guys, welcome back. So I'm going to tell you this is a steelhead pattern actually, but it's very similar. I'm just going to show you a tied one here. So just a variant. It's very similar to a flag called the Black Widow. So I'm just going to show you how to put it together. Now the hook in the vise is a Partridge Patriot single in black nickel and size 8. The thread we're going to use is the Uni thread 801 black. So we'll just come in a couple of mil behind the other hook, get our thread started. Now I just work my thread down a couple of mil just after where the bend the wire to form the other hook. Then just work my thread back up and just park it tight in behind the wire. The tag in the rib is an oval gold tinsel in size 14, so get a length of this, tie it in there nice and tight. Then we'll just quickly work our thread down. And you want to park your thread here just to take a measurement sort of way, just slightly past, maybe about a mil or so past the point of the hook, just to give you a bit of balance. And then just work I just work my thread back up till I let my thread go and I'm sort of way in line with the point. Then I'll just come round with 5 or 6 turns of the oval gold tinsel. Catch it in now. Just keep this back on my side again and just spiral up with open turns until you get right tight in behind where that wire is bent again. Now, I'll just show you this. So, then just fold this back and come back down. This will make for a really strong flag. People think it's a waste of oval gold tinsel, but that just makes it really, really strong. And then work the thread back, tied up against the tag. The tail, you're looking at a crest feather. This one here's been dyed sunburst. Just offer it up, get it to sit on top. And just put it in the length. Just have a wee check. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. A couple of turns just to tighten up. Come in and trim this. We're about the length of the body or so. Then the body itself is just some black floss. Now you could get away, if you want to tie the fly a wee bit quicker, with a single ply of black wool, or you could use black dubbing. Now, I don't get too hung up here, guys, if it starts to twist on me. I'm just concentrating on keeping the body as smooth as I can get it, and just working the thread up, making sure everything's well tied in. That's my main objectives there, right up. Then we'll come round with our floss. Just have a wee check against the tail. And then we're just looking at open turns of the floss and just run your fingers through it. If it starts to round the floss, just to flatten everything out. Up to that point there. Just basically we're about a mil or two before we started our thread. Then come in and trim away the waste. That out of the way. Then we're just going to come up with our oval gold tinsel. And you're looking 4 or 5 turns of the oval gold up the body. Follow that around with your thread. And come in, trim away the waste. And that's our body complete. So we're not looking too bad. Now the hackle, you can use a yellow hackle, or in this case, this is just like a hand furnace. and light. So we're just going to tie this in. Staff it up to the hook. You've seen me doing this before, a couple of turns. Just fold back the tip. Then come in, you can locate the tip and break this away. Right. I'll put a couple of good turns onto this. So, good 3 or 4 anyway. It's easy at hook, so you want a bit of movement in this hackle. Right. Just put another one in, see what we're like. Just have a wee check here. I'll just put a half one in, and then I'll catch it in underneath. That'll be plenty there. I would usually bend that back, but the stem's far too thick. With the one about trying to create a step. You can leave your hackle like that, just full and wound if you like. What I'm going to do is just come in and split this. Just bring it forward. I'm going to try and collect all the fibres in one go. And then work the thread back up over the top of the hackle fibres. Now you don't have to wind it, you could have just plucked off the fibres to give you a beard. That's what you're looking to do here, just create a beard hackle. Just put another turn, just one wee fibre there just doesn't want to behave itself. I just want it back. That's perfect now. So that's created our beard hackle. Then the wing. Now we're going to put an underwing on first. So bronze mallard. This is the shoulder, so you need a right and a left. Get our needle here. Now there's a wee bit to these flags, but they're good fun to tie. So just want to take a slip, take my fingers through the slip, tear it away, and then another one, another slip for your side, tear that away. Now these are just these are going to be the underwing. These will support the main wing for you. Should have had all these ready, you know, the video wouldn't be as long. So just take your 2 slips and get the tips married up. Let's give them a wee tug. And then the length of the wing. You want the wing just shy the length of the tail, I think suits this pattern. Then just come in and just gently just come in with a gentle pinch and loop here, and then a couple of tight turns just to see what way we're sitting. That's not too bad. Just have another wee check. That's our underwing. Excuse me. So I'm just going to come in and trim away the waist. Then we'll go to another new feather. Get rid of the crop, or the waist, sorry, and any fibres that are twisted. Get rid of those too. We'll get a length from here. Tear that away. Go to the right side. Again, take away all the rubbish. Just run your fingers through it. And then just come in and just get roughly the same breadth and length of feather as the last one. Now these flies are, what I'm showing you here, these are going to be fished. So wouldn't take as much care as you would with a sort of a classic fly. And I'm just going to try and get these lined up, guys, in my hands. Should have already had this done before. Right. I don't want them overlapping. I want to make sure that they're, this feather here on my side, it's a couple of fibres and breadth I need to take away. And we'll just have a check. You're just looking slips. Nice to tie these, start tying these and learning how to sort of tie flies efficiently. You just gotta be patient. And I always made them too broad, to be honest with you. So just offer this up, same length, same again, just come in, round with a nice soft, smooth pinch and loop, and then a couple of turns, and you just see what way we're sitting. Right, we favour there's one astray on us. No, just bring it back up. Now the wing will go out of shape once you start to face this. Of that there's no doubt. So just have another wee check. Sometimes you can be a wee bit paranoid with these. Then just come in, lift your waist ends. Nice pair of sharp scissors if you got them. Trim that away. Wee favour, just come in, fold that back. Give a turn in front, just hold your wing and bring the thread down over the cut ends and back up. Just one wee favour, just doesn't want to behave itself. I think we made it got it this time. So that's your wing. And as you can see, you get a far fuller wing when you use the underwing. That's my side there. Then this is just wee added extras now. So this is the Lady Amherst. Put a picture up on my social media. This is the style and lovely colour. I got this off eBay, and some of the other colours they're really nice. So looking 2 strands for your side, and then 2 strands for my side, and then the white stuff, meaning the natural. So this is the way the feather will come for anybody that's new to fly tying. That's the natural Lady Amherst tail, and then 2 for your side. So what I do is just take them in no particular order, just match the natural up to the dyed. Now the dyed will be a wee bit more brittle than the natural. Then I just come up, offer them up to much the same length as the wing. Around with a couple of turns to hold. Get the 4 fibres for your side, yet again 2 natural, 2 dyed. Just turn the vise round, get that length, the position. A couple of tight turns. Just have a wee check. Okay, happy enough of that. So I'm just going to come in and hold everything, and just clip these away because we've jungle cock to put on. It is part of the original pattern. Then we'll just tighten up over these cut ends. Don't be shy of the head too in these flies. You don't want wee small heads on them. Part of the fly. Now, let's stick a wee lick of wax on there. So this is one of the new jungle cock capes that I got today. So we'll just take a couple of wee eyes, the nice eyes. It's a lovely cape, this. Right, we'll just get them matched up in our hands, and just come in and clear all the rubbish away. Right. This one on my side looks split, but we'll try it anyway. So we're just going to offer it up. Then just come in and just hold them on the sides. A couple of loose turns, just to give you a chance to see what way they're sitting. And if they're too length, now this one of your side's just a wee bit too long. Just have a wee check again. Check one on my side. Yep, that's super. Then we'll just take a couple of turns, tighten up, base the folding back, because like I say, this is not for show or anything like that, or a photograph, it's for fishing. And just tighten up into these. Nice and tight. Keeping your thread tight. Come in and break away the stems. Both of them. Decided to give me a bit of an issue, but we'll just trim those away. No big deal. And then we're just going to tidy up the head a wee bit. Just want to build that up a wee second. Just not happy with it. Just there. That's good. Then we'll just come in and throw in a whip finish. Get your thread nice and tight. Come in and trim away your tan thread. Right, just fix this so you can see it a wee bit better. Just on top. That's us now. That's good enough for a fishing fly. If you were intending for a nice photograph for your social media or something like that, there you would do a good job of the wing. That would be your main focus on a fly like this. So the first coat onto the head here, just a wee drop of super glue. As always, I just like to come in and make sure everything's squared off, but the glue doesn't run down. But there you go, guys. It's very, very similar to a fly called the Black Widow. I'll just show you it actually. So I'm tying a few of these up. This is for someone else down in the west of the country. Now that there is the Black Widow, and you'll find that pattern if you're interested in it. You'll find that in the Peter O'Reilly's book, Salmon and Trout Flies Varning. But you can see how similar that is. No tag on this oval silver, and the hackle on that's just a wee fairy brown hen. That's wee size 12. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you've got something from that and you've enjoyed it. The wing, don't be shying away from creating mallard wings. They're dead easy to create. There's really nothing to them. But I always like it when you're tan flies like this is to build an underwing or some sort of underwing underneath. But there you go. So that's the original name of the fly. It's called Dick's fly. And that's just a variant because Dick's fly didn't have the Lady Amherst on the sides. Anyway, guys, as always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. Greatly appreciate it. If this is the first time watching one of the videos, please consider subscribing. Just helps the wee channel grow. And until the next time, enjoy your fishing, happy tan, and all being well. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.